Okay, Liverpool Chelsea 1-1. It was a tie at Anfield Stadium. Oh, Chelsea Liverpool coming head to head for the 95th time at Anfield. Lots to say, yes. A lot of expectation, a lot of things we actually looked out for, but the game actually surprised me particularly. Let's start from the lineup. It was a bit different to what I was expecting. Of course, Jorgensen in goal, since Sanchez has been sidelined due to the injury from the game against Nottingham Forest. So I expected Jorgensen. Levi Colwill, yes, starting on the left. I was thinking maybe Chaloba would pair with Levi Colwill at the back, and I was ready to take the risk for the right back for James to come in right away, because I know that we needed someone to silence Cody Gakpo. Was on the front, or was it Jeremy Frimpong? Yeah, Gakpo was on the left, right, aided by Jeremy Frimpong, which was from the right. Someone to silence him and someone to lead the attack. But I know it's quite a long time since James played at the right back from Maresca Day, so I know that's a bit shaky. Gusto might want to start, but I was hoping if Gusto would start, then James to the midfield will pair with Caicedo, Enzo on the 10, then Palmer on the right wing, and on the left wing. Well, till now I wasn't so sure that Neto was not back, and Garnacho. If you ask me what's going on with them, I don't know. Maybe after this video, I'm just going to look it up. I didn't listen. I didn't follow the press conference. I know McFarlane probably would have talked about it. So I predict either Neto or Garnacho on the left, but because it's a bit quite anchor park. It's quite sardonic that Chelsea at this point does not have a left wing. I don't like saying this, but let me say this: after spending $2 billion. I don't say this and it gets me riled up when the opposition team says this, that Chelsea after spending blah blah blah. I feel like, haven't your club spent at all? You have spent. Yeah, the amount may be quite different, maybe quite humongous, but what's the result? We have the Club World Cup, we have the Conference League. That's something to show for. We have won all the trophies in the whole wide world. Yes, so we have something to show for it, even in our messy situation. But I can say it now that it's quite so saddening that we do not have a left wing. We do not. Gittins is out, Garnacho, Neto all out. And it's not like they are the best of left wing guys, but they say half is better than none. Such that we have a left back going forward as a winger. And to be fair to Cucurella, the guy didn't do bad. Probably even had a good run than Garnacho would have had. I'm still going to get there on each player's performance. So I was expecting James either to pair with Caicedo on the midfield, then Enzo on the 10, Palmer on the right, then Pedro lead the line. But it came McFarlane had a twist. Ato came in. To be fair to Ato has been good. Has been good on the left as a left back and as a left centre back. He's been good, and he came in. So we had a back three or back five. Ato, Lever Colwill, Fofana, Gusto on the right, then Cucurella on the left, who played like a wing back, going forward and making runs. So quite good. Now let's talk about the goals. As usual, Chelsea conceded an early goal in 5th minute. We can't just stop doing that, right? We can't just stop doing that. It's somehow been like a signature that every team, they know that it's our turn. It's just like passing the baton to another. Okay, who's playing next? Come on, you feel it's like the opposition teams are saying to themselves, like, aside from the competition in the Premier League, there's another competition with Chelsea at the center. The teams, even the low teams, talking to each other, saying, if you do not score against Chelsea from first to 10th minute, you've lost the game. It's like that. It's another trophy on its own, and I think they're all going for it well enough. Nottingham Forest considered an early goal at the second minute. Second minute. I wouldn't even have gone to the toilet and come back. Now today again, after the pass, Ungomoa, real Ungomoa, credit to the young lad, actually did well, give Gustas a bit of tough time. On the left wing, gave a pass to Gravenberch, and Gravenberch moved and slided in to up to the mid, close to the 18 box, and called a powerful shot, and poof, as you'd expect, into the post, into the goal. Now to Jorgensen, there is that debate: could he have done better? If it was Sanchez, or before I come back to him, if it was Couture, if it was what's this guy's name? Aston Villa guy. Oh, cards. That guy, I forgot. Debu, yeah, Martinez. Emiliano Martinez. If it was Martinez, there was good flexibility. If it was Pickford, the guy very good flexibility. The guy probably is in talks with the best save of the season. Now, if it was those keepers in goal, would they have not saved that? Yes, it was a powerful one, but the guy actually prepared for it, and he gave an hit, get the keeper an hit. I'm about to shoot, and I'm shooting right there. Because what Jorgensen could have done is you position yourself on the goal, waiting, seeing the player trying to get into the middle and trying to get the ball at his right leg, knowing he's the guy placed on the right. Then you get ready, and once it shoots, you take a step before diving. But I think Jorgensen, I'm not a goalkeeper coach yet, but I've been a goalkeeper in the past. I still do, right? So one thing you could have done, I believe, and I think what Sanchez actually does, is that you take a step before actually diving. That gives you an extra bit of leap and distance and height, and you could have easily powered the ball away. But he could not. It was a bit close, and the ball went straight in the goal, and that again set the heart of Chelsea fans that we are here for another Boston. But that didn't happen. The boys took it up, and you could see the gellness. You could see the teamwork. You could see the mixture. One person pairing with another. The midfield linking with the back. They were calm, and they took the chances. The passes were good. Yeah, I know we do complain about the lot of passes here and there, but they were purposeful. They rattled the Liverpool team. They rattled them such that they're able to, make a launch. The light-breaking passes from Colwill. Good ball, good lad, good to have him back. I'm still going to talk about him. From Colwill, for passes from Caicedo to Marc Cucurella, who was making the runs, beating what's this guy's name? I forgot his name now. Guy who played the right back for Liverpool. Oh, come on! You can remind me in the comment section. Cucurella beating the guy with good runs, ensuring he was staying onside, and was making those crosses into the 18 box. Good runs. We had a lot of chances. Yes, Liverpool did have a lot of chances, but it was a good one. We came in back into the game. We were not bullied at all. No. You can't say Liverpool bullied at Anfield. Yeah, there was a shout, there was a pressure, like I said in my preview. There's that pressure at Anfield. There's that roaring at Anfield. But the boys weren't bullied at all. Just as though they said, like we say in Nigeria, we die here. We die here. No one can. What other lashing do you want to give us that we've not had? What What other shame do you want to give to us that we don't have already? Is it get beaten by Nottingham Forest, who fight the relegation battle? Is that the shame? Is that the greatest shame? Is that the shame we don't have? So we were all in. So you could see the cohesion. You could see that they were all in. Each man pairing for another. And on the 35th game, because of our pressure, we got a free kick after can't remember who was fouled, and Enzo and Palmer deliberating who to take it, and Enzo took it. Enzo stepped in, the good lad, the good captain, the captain handbag, and probably Liverpool, the proud Van Dijk and Konate were expecting there was going to be a cross, and as usual they're going to parry it away. It's not going to get to Gusto, it's not going to get to Pedro, it's not going to get anybody. There's no good wing, there's no winger who could dribble and all that. So, but Enzo surprised them. From the right hand side, the keeper already, Mashmaville or Mashmahmood, whichever the name the guy is, Mashmaville, I don't care. The only thing I care about is that the ball walked past him as Enzo partnered together with a shadow touch from Fofana, and the guy thought Fofana was going to get a touch and couldn't move. So it was a good partnership. I can say Fofana actually gave her an assist. This is a time that this is one of those time where those moments when the last person or the person who has the last touch on the goal was assisted by another. I don't know if you get it. Yes, Enzo had the last touch on the ball, but was actually assisted by Fofana. Yep, because if Fofana had not given a mirage touch, Mashmavi easily would have caught that. There was not so much shot, really. The direction was there, but it would have caught that. But because Fofana came, was on side and gave it was a chess game. Gave the keeper a notion that I'm just going to parry it away, confused him, and he could not move. And we had the goal. And of course, the boys did not relent from there. They were pushing. Now, let's talk about the players. We've talked about Jorgensen already. The guy did well, had some nice moments playing with is it Zoboslai dribbling the guy twice. Yeah, we've always known Jorgensen is a bit better with his feet than Sanchez, a bit more confident, although we've had a fair share of whipping because of that, trying to play from the back. Was he under the professor? Was he under the Professor Rossino? We're trying to play for the back. Oh yeah, PSG, and PSG whipped us. They whipped us. But we've always known that Jorgensen is a bit more confident, and he did that twice, but gave us a bit of scare, right? So that did had some nice saves. It was this shot from was it Cody Gakpo? Yeah, Cody Gakpo, that the guy dived and was able to parry the ball away. So good saves, about two remarkable saves of Jorgensen, and of course he also gave confidence to the back lines. All right, so Fofana did a bit of his own, ensure that assisted Gusto the right back, and ensure that there was calmness, partner well with Colwill, ensure that all the set pieces come up from Liverpool had no tooth. And Liverpool, usual, good to have the boy back. Yeah, there's that debate, arguably, that Liverpool is our best defender. And I'm not quick to judge that because Chalobah is in the discourse. Right? I know some might disagree with me, but he's in the discourse. Yeah, he's in the discourse. I know that Chalobah has been playing, my bad, disadvantage to him, and he has been playing during times we've conceded so much. But you can't say the guy that made some mistakes, positional or anything. No, can't say either one or two, but that's not the talk for today. Liverpool was good. In the left, a natural left centre back was good. Ept assisted Atto at the left back and ensured that Cucurella overlapping going forward. There was not that that obvious gap which Jeremy Frimpong maximized. There wasn't that. So the guy did well, and his light breaking passes as usual. Good to have the ball back. Ato, good man. Tried to contain Jeremy Frimpong, did his own beat, and good work for him. Now to Caicedo, of course, the upcoming general, doing his BS. I would love that the guy would work on losing ball at the final third, but aside from that, you can't fault him for the risk, for the tackles, for the energy. Last been doing great. A leader material. Definitely worth the renewal of the contract. And I'd love to have him, in more years to come. And of course, there was this one he took for the team towards the later the 88th minute there, about taking the card for the team. Yeah, you could say the guy has a lot of cards on his back, but yeah, that's what he should do. He's a defensive midfielder. He's been cautious such that there's no red card and doesn't get a yellow card on later in the game. Smart man. So you can't blame him. Santos, good man. Before the game, when I saw him on the lineup, I was saying to myself that Santos actually needs to prove himself more. He needs to do more. This is Chelsea. This is not Strasbourg. You did that Strasbourg. You need to do more. You need to give assists. You need to score goals. You need to give passes. We need to see your creativity as an hate, because we're putting you in the same position as an 8 with other 8 in the whole world. PSG Vitia at back, Barca, Pedri, Firmino, Lopez, Arsenal, Declan Rice. So if you're going to be our 8, then you need to be in the same discourse with them. Yeah, because this is Chelsea. But the guy is young and is coming up, so we hope he's going to work on his creativity. I think the guy actually just needs a good coach to help him with those technical know-how. But basically, he's doing the basics, doing good, making good defense, and ensuring controlling the midfield, linking up well with the defense, and linking up well with Gusto, the right back. I can't really say Palmer really played at the right back because Gusto, you can see Gusto was more there, was present there. You can feel his presence at the right back more than you would as a natural right back, and you would if a natural right winger was there, or if Palmer was actively there. It was as though there were 2 10s, Enzo and Palmer. Yes, Enzo too was not stationary in the 10, was going to the left wing to help Cucurella to give that kind of attacking sense to the left wing, considering there's no winger there. And I think that sort of worked well. So Gusto was quite overlapping, and the left winger did not do anything quite good, but credit to Fofana, who was also helping with that right wing, such that the absence of Gusto at the right back wasn't that felt. And Liverpool didn't actually, the play was actually it was actually quick one. There was no counter attack, nothing. So we were not battered for that. We were not punished for that. So the good midfield. Enzo, of course, did well, linking up with Palmer, leaving the passes to Cucurella, and of course the goal deserves the man of the match for me, anyways. Palmer, I can see this is one of his best games in recent times. Of course, by his standard, not his best, but by the recent performance, one of his best games. It's a pity the guy he could not he was not on the scorecard because of the goal that was denied due to offside by João Pedro. So was it João Pedro? No, Cucurella. Again, one of his runs. I don't know who laid the pass. Was it James? I can't remember. Laid the pass to him, and nice run. Give the pass to João Pedro. The goalkeeper was able to block that, but he couldn't block Palmer. So nice whipped into the goal, but it was ruled offside for against Cucurella. I think Jeremy Frimpong, or what's this guy's name? Kane, I've forgotten. Iman Cucurella had a bit of wobble throughout the game. I will remember. I'm going to remember. So a bit of a pity for Cole Palmer. Was hoping he was going to come back to scoring ways after a lot of goal drought. Cucurella did good. His line breaking, his rounds. I think Garnacho and Gittins should actually sit down and watch this game and learn from Cucurella, because they're so stiff. You don't see them run. You see them just necked and glued to the touchline. Do you want to marry the touchline? Don't you have a girlfriend, for crying out loud? Why are you sticking to the front line? Make some runs, man. If you don't make runs, they're not going to pass to you. Make some runs and break the line, break the defense line, and power the pass to the inside the box and let someone nick it down. But they don't do that. They just want to get the ball from the touchline and they pass back. Or they try to dribble, they pass back. They don't do something good. Come on, learn from Cucurella. The guy's he's not the best left back attacker, but learn the runs from him. I hope you're listening to me. I hope they're watching this. Learn some runs from him. All right. So, credit to Cucurella. João Pedro, good man, good striker. I think best striker, really. Best signing so far. Doing well, looking up in the midfield, getting the balls, making some dribbles. Very silky, man. Very silky and technical. You see that goal, he was almost nicking away. Dribbled one and inside the box, about 3 folks dribbled them, pass and shot it, but it was away from the goal to the right hand side. If he had actually bended that goal could have contended for the goal of the season for Chelsea. Right, and you can see another one where he dribbled and got himself inside the box and was fouled. Was actually fouled, and I think on certain days that foul is a clear penalty. Yeah, it's a clear penalty, but I don't know why it was ruled off. And well, I think it should be a penalty. Yeah, sentiment aside, I think it should have been a penalty. But credit to João Pedro for doing good. Who else am I missing? I think that's all. Yeah. James came in, right? James came in, did his speed. James, you can see the change in the midfield, and the strength and the confidence in the control of the midfield, because the general is back. The versatile man, the leader, came back. There was one eyes opening pass. He laid on to Cucurella or something from there. Come on, you can just know. When I saw that, I said, James is back. The control, the bullying, and all that. And well, good. I expect to see James definitely on the starting lineup against Man City at the FA Cup final. I expect that. Who else came in? Andrew Santos went out. James came in. Who else came in? I'm trying to remember. Did you have any other person come in? Oh shit! I'm seeming to forget anybody came in. Wow. Did no one come in? It seems we only had one substitution, did we? I think we only had one substitution. Bollocks, man. Bollocks. Wow. Yeah, I think so. I may be wrong, and we had 5 yellow cards, by the way. So, good game. Anyways, well, I feel for taking our chances, we could have scored more. Liverpool had their chances, they could have scored, but we came to Anfield and had a draw. The last time we had a win at Anfield was in 2021 with the boss Tuchel, TT, when he was in charge. That was the last time we had a win at Anfield. I was actually expecting that we had a narrow 2-1 win. I called 2-1, but it ended 1-1. But fair to the boys, you can see the cohesion coming back, the spirit coming back. Yeah, that is not where we want to be, but we're starting somewhere. It feels like a good pre-season game anyways. 3 games to go. Well, I do not have any hope currently. This just feels like one of the seasons where we're not ending it with any hopes. We just want the season to end, and looking forward to the when the transfer market window opens, and see what the owners should be up to, the changes that will be made and all that, and we hope for the next season. And we start to have hopes, but for now, nah. I'm not even checking the day, but I think we're currently 10th or so. If other teams play tomorrow, we may go down to 11th and all that. But that's going to be actually crazy for Chelsea. But whichever way, so alright. So thank you. On to the Man City final. Still going to make some preview. about that, what I expect, and if we're going to lift the FA Cup after a few years. All right, so good game overall. McFarlane taking his bid as an interim coach, and will for the best. Cheers, and have a good one.